exists for our passengers, and we love providing rides for the WSU students, faculty, and staff who need us. In order to most efficiently use our program resources to prevent sexual assault, we have specific rules about where we travel and our expectations for passengers. We transport one person at a time, with only 4 exceptions to this rule. 1. 2 people are traveling from the same location to different destinations. 2. On busy nights, it's more efficient to make one trip with 2 patrons who have close pickup and drop-off points. 3. An intoxicated passenger has a sober friend of the same gender accompanying them. 4. A passenger is traveling with a child. We also don't transport passengers to any commercial locations, including stores, restaurants, or bars. We only travel within Pullman city limits, so we don't give rides to the airport, Palouse, Colfax, or on the Moscow-Pullman Highway. We don't allow reservations for rides, nor do we provide round trips. Passengers must call us when they actually need a ride. For liability reasons, we don't transport extremely intoxicated people who need help to enter the car. We also don't give rides to anyone who wants to go to the hospital, has visible injuries, or who says they're injured. Call an ambulance to help extremely intoxicated or injured patrons. Passengers must respect our volunteers and program policies. Drivers may ask rude passengers to leave the car if their behavior won't stop. If you must ever say no to a patron's request for a ride, politely explain the reason, because some patrons don't understand the appropriate use of women's transit. If someone won't take no for an answer, then get their contact information, give them a taxi's phone number, and offer to have the program coordinator contact them the next day. Women's transit is a non-confidential resource. This means that any act of sexual assault, domestic violence, and/or stalking violence reported to or discussed around a volunteer must be immediately reported to a women's transit staff member. It's best to call the on-duty program leader first. If you think a passenger may discuss an incident of sexual assault, politely mention that we are a non-confidential resource and you'll have to report any incidents to your supervisor. When appropriate, give passengers a sexual assault resources card and refer them to local confidential resources. If a person calls who is in danger as a result of sexual violence, then she or he must be picked up immediately. This is the only time a driver may take a passenger to the hospital if needed. Contact the Office for Equal Opportunity and Green Dot for more information about this topic.